here. 4 by 4 continues. Oh, there we go. Okay, hello. 4. 4 again. Intro. Wow, that demo reel gives you a whole 5 seconds.
It's quite loud, but I love it. It wasn't loud on your stream. You're fine.
Oh no, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Breath of Fire 4, new friend. Hello, Darren.
Hello, some of you may recognize me from the Exalted LP I was in with Newbie. Some of you may recognize me from the 12-year-old LP I did of this back when Let's Play was a novel, weird thing that was on Something Awful. This is one of my favorite games of all time. It still stands up to that, even if it's, not perfect. It has some parts that age not so great. I'm kind of here quietly vibrating in excitement over being able to be here to see a blind playthrough over this.
And I'm here to find out if we will finally find the good Breath of Fire game.
Yeah.
My history with this, I rented this game. Way back. God, it must have been in middle school. And played
about
through,
20 years ago makes sense.
Yeah, I played through a good portion of it. I remember looking up a couple things, so I know like a few things story-wise, that because my mind is a steel trap kind of stays with me. But
Yeah.
It's a lot of memory holes at this point. I may remember things as I'm playing and be like, oh yeah, right, this thing. But I'm very, very vague on this. Although, and I did start off the intro, and we'll get there, I will point out exactly one thing that I did remember for some reason, and then saw it in the intro, and was like, oh, right, yeah. Anyway. There he is. That's for you from Streets.
We could wizard eyes, please.
Oh, right, yes.
I didn't want to bother you while all the stuff was happening.
Here you go.
By that, do you mean... Okay, yes.
Side streams. Yes.
Yeah.
This also give me an opportunity to see if Darren gets that weird thing that some people get where they get quieter.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Am I...
Yeah.
Flick the curse?
A tiny bit. I just got to turn you at 5%. Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
Water without any ice.
Oh, geez. Even the menu sound just brought back like a
Yeah,
million
no,
different things.
I'm not exaggerating when I said when we were muted and I turned that the stream on to re-listen to the first. Like, I haven't watched that opening in probably 5 or 6 years at this point. I actually got full body chills. Like, this is a game that gets visceral, physical, emotional memory reactions out of me.
That is me whenever I see anything from Suikoden 2.
Rigger or Cross, either one for me. Mostly music from Cross, because damn, that music's good.
Oh, they got a reprint of the official Complete Works book? Nice! Back when I did the LP, I don't think they had translated it at all yet, aside from a couple of sections.
Ah, the sand boat. With its sand-type bulkhead.
The aesthetics of this game are fucking choice.
That is one thing that I distinctly remember and have always remembered about this game, is that the art is very good.
This is... I will go to bat, and yes, I know, Legend of Mana, etc., etc. This is the best sprite work on the PS1. Don't at me.
Oh, I'll agree with that.
Later on, you'll see good examples.
I'm standing over here in Suikoden 2 corner, being like, okay, you have my interest.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
The models are also... so, I will say, as someone mentioned earlier, it would have been nice to have translations at the intro. This game's development cycle was kind of fascinating, especially its localization. Its localization was not as bad as some of the Final Fantasies, but it was a very under-the-gun kind of situation. This came out, like, after the PS2, I think. It was either right after or right before. So it was, like, the end of the PS1. So there was not much of a market expected for it. The localization didn't get much support. It was given very little time. And... I mean, Breath of Fire is kind of a cursed series that's never been the favorite child of Capcom. But, God, if they didn't make gold of what they got out of it. And there are some development stories that I can tell across the game. One of them, notably, is that the Western version of the game, and the European and American releases, have several censored and removed cutscenes.
Yeah.
One of which makes the plot make a hell of a lot more sense.
Yeah.
And the rest of them are not actually that thing to miss. This is where I
a couple characters a little bit, but not too much.
I will give my boilerplate warning here. It's 2000 JRPG on the PS1. There is going to be some comedy horny weirdos that are uncomfortable.
As is the style at the time, is the territory it comes with.
The concentration of that is pretty low compared to other games.
That was the giant asterisk over the entirety of the Lunar 1 and 2 playthroughs.
Yeah, like, there's, like, 2 characters I can think of, and one of them has, like, 15 minutes of screen time.
Yep. I'm sure both Darren and I will be tripping over each other to say, this is the point if you're uncomfortable with this kind of stuff, you might want to take a walk.
There's a couple of scenes in particular where I will be holding up the audience, here is your content warning. Because, actually, I will just say up in front, there are some scenes in this game that genuinely punch hard enough that I feel content warnings are warranted.
Yep. Whether for good or ill. Whether it's a really
like,
powerful scene that's good, or it's just horny bad.
Yeah, as someone just mentioned in the chat, there's some dark shit in this game.
So, if I remember right, this... is this end of the timeline? To an extent. Of the first 4 games, because this is where
question mark is the best answer I can give you without spoilers.
But this is the point where the wing people's wings are almost vestigial.
Again, question mark. I cannot tell you more without spoilers.
I would suggest you wait a couple hours for that question because things might become more apparent.
Yeah.
Also, this is the 3rd game in a row where we have a prominent main character being a Warren.
Yep. Meet Cray and Nina of, Nina. Probably my favorite Nina.
She definitely gets the most personality of all.
She has the most actually going on.
Yeah. I really like Nina from 2.
Almost all. I was gonna say all. Almost all of the playable cast actually has a pretty big amount of characterization, and even the least character-wise one is like, at worst, what you would expect from 2 and 3.
Yep.
Points at that. That's a dragon. I know what a dragon looks like.
So, here's your heads up if the intro didn't give you the tip. Dragons are fucking weird in 4.
I love it.
This is a very formative game for me on thinking about it. You know, dragons don't have to be, like, Dungeons and Dragons. They can be weird. They can be weird as hell.
Dragon in this term can just mean weird shit.
So yeah, here's, Shai Hulud, may he's passing bless the world.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That is
Damn.
not how that works.
Also, another thing on example here, it is not as good as the sprite work in my opinion, but the model work for the PS1, pretty impressive still.
It's solid integration of 2D and 3D.
Yes. The 3D is the less impressive part of it to me, but it is still damn good looking, especially when the sprite work is, again, probably some of the best sprite work ever done. And most of why I compliment the sprite work is animation work, which is mostly apparent in battles and more elaborate cutscenes than this.
Well, they're dead. Good fight.
Rip.
Oh, jeez.
Sand got into the sand-type bulkheads, into the sand engine.
Well, there's your problem, sand. Also, the wings are fucked, the rudder's fucked, the sail's fucked.
Okay, so when I was doing my testing, I did just skip through all the dialogue. I wasn't ready for sand gun and everything. It's all sand.
Yeah, like... A curiosity that I kind of noticed in this, because I did this back in 2010, by manually screenshotting every line of dialogue and transcribing it myself into longhand.
Oh, God, yeah. I had a failed screenshot LP, so yeah.
One thing you notice is that the pacing of dialogue in this game is very constricted by dialogue boxes, and when you edit it out to be flowing in normal conversation, it both makes it flow better, but also changes the delivery a little bit. Especially because, like, as you can see, this is a game where characters will move, they will emote, their portraits will change, often mid-sentence.
Y'all are gonna need, like, a lot of parts. This thing
It's
looks almost
fine.
total.
At this point, it's basically a junker, man.
Stolen how?
I mean, salvage for parts.
Salvage is a better way
Rip
to put it,
anything
yeah.
useful out of it, and then you... Well, actually, we haven't seen the thing yet. I will say that there is plausibility for being able to tow this.
That's totally fair.
Yeah, off the stands, gently used boats.
The front fell off? Actually, I think the front is wedged about 4 feet under the sand there. It's fine.
Ah, the Nina tradition of having a sister.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't think she actually had one in 3.
She did not.
Yep.
I just remember she has one in... 1?
Two.
Two.
You think she has 1 in 1, but spoilers.
Yeah.
One there. You know what? Let's just go with it because we said earlier that this game's dark. Breath of Fire in general is a pretty dark series when you get down to it. There's a lot of stuff that goes in these games. That's a lot of body horror and other stuff.
The only real competition, I would say, is 5. And that's because
Yeah.
5 is, like, on its own echelon and genre. Like, 4, I would say, of the mainline 4 kind of wins.
Oh yeah.
Remember the part in 3 where the plant abomination asked me to terminate it? On the
Yeah,
conveyor
I
belt.
ask you to fucking assist it in euthanasia because it didn't want to exist.
And then you can press the wrong button.
And then it turns into a really fucked up comedy scene when you do. Man, 3 is I rewatched your streams of it, and I really stick with you and your reevaluation of the end. It's just like, this is like a 6 game. Like, this is not actually that good.
Which is a shame because the first like 3 hours are great.
It starts
and then
off
it's just,
pretty well.
And then it falls the fuck apart, yeah.
The King's Sword!
It runs directly into the plot problem that a lot of Breath of Fire's game, which is how much filler are we going to use?
So I also want to point out something that I didn't really know at the time, because I wasn't really looking out for it, but I learned later. The voice actors in this game for the main characters are shockingly high-profile Japanese voice actors.
Okay, so one thing I did learn in my testing, and also Cruisin' Dragoon, thank you for the resub, is
Time for Lizard.
the movement is weirdly delayed. Also fun?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep. Every character has a unique world. Well, almost every character has a unique world map interaction. If it is a button you press, it's, I believe, triangle. And Nina's is that she can fly up and give you a bird's eye view of the area.
which is fun.
Which is
But
great.
yeah, in the menu, I don't know if this can get picked up by my mic, but like,
Oh, that
yeah,
sound effect.
you can if you can hear my controller, you can hear that like.
Yeah, there's a
That's
very,
going
very
fine.
slight latency.
No, this is no latency. This menuing is fine. But then
Oh yeah, I
when you're-
imagine the movement.
when you're out in the field, like here's me pressing down. Right now. And like there's like a half-second movement
Yep.
before like they actually start moving and and that's consistent. That's like turning and stuff too. This is it's really bizarre, but it seems to actually just be baked into the game. This isn't like a emulation problem.
That it's just kind of like that.
I think now that you mention it, I remember that, but I think after a couple hours, I just got so used to it that I didn't really even feel it.
Yeah.
I'll probably get used to it, but it was just very jarring at first. Anyway.
One thing I wanted to point out on that menu screen, Nina's level 5. She's fought something. She's killed a man.
Yeah.
Nina has CP.
Nina is not a complete schmuck in this. She knows how to heal. She knows how to cast Sever, which, by the way, I love the spell names in this game.
Oh yeah. Oh right, that reminds me. Equipment. 3 options: weapon, armor, accessory. That's it.
Yep.
Simple.
Some characters share equipment types. A lot of them are pooled, and some are unique per character. Like, Nina gets to wear dresses.
Magic metal.
Anyway, as she is the first character we've been introduced to, let me just double check.
Nina with healing magic? What is this?
This is a nice feature.
Yes.
We'll see if that's needed, but how do I feel about fishing? Love it. I caught every fish in 3.
Okay, it looks like Nina's voice actress is one of the lesser prevalent ones. The ones that I would say stand out is that she was the Japanese voice of the of Kira, the lady in Jak and Daxter who they hang out with.
Huh.
She's a couple of incidental characters in a lot of major series like Ghost in the Shell, Cardcaptor Sakura, Samurai Showdown, Trigun. And is the feminine voice of the Dorman voices in Shadow of the Colossus.
Hey. Also, well done, Nina. A+.
That's right, time to raid this caravan.
And you see it?
I see it.
This effect blew my goddamn mind as like a 12-year-old.
Predator.
It's that thing from the intro. I mean, for all I know, that's a dragon.
Don't your dragons have weird meat extrusions with, gossamer dragonfly wings that come out?
Pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
This
if
was what I
16
remembered.
If 16-bit nudity is gonna get you banned from work, tab out of your tab right now.
This
'Cause
was
you're about to see some butt cheeks and some very vaguely insinuated dick.
This was the exact thing I remember starting this up. Was like, isn't there just like a nude Ryu
Yes.
at the start? I was like,
And
yeah.
Nina's just like, that's just his whole hog hanging out.
Something for the ladies.
I love that she keeps sneaking looks back, too.
Is he really not clothed? Oh, yeah, he's really not clothed. Okay.
Did I really just see that? Damn!
Also, our heroes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I remember that scene.
Yeah. Like, this is such a wonderful kind of counter dialogue with the nude Deus scene in 3, where she's just in the pyramid naked and smacks Gar around. Where it's just, no, you meet the hero butt-ass naked, full frontal male nudity, and the princess's reaction is just like, sir, please.
Please grab some pants.
Also, yes, there is a manga adaptation of this, and yeah, they don't actually show full frontal, but that scene is still in there to a degree.
Oh, of course it is.
Also, Ryu speaks in that one, and it's not actually weird. They do really interesting things with it.
I think I found it somewhere, and I read like halfway through it before I, got.
Yeah, I posted a couple comparison excerpts in my LP.
Mhm.
And Ryu, once again, is Kape Yamaguchi, also known as the guy who voiced Usopp and Inuyasha, and I don't really need to list any other roles.
You will recognize those voice actors. Just grunts and howls and such.
Mundia still exists. Understood.
Of course it does.
Yeah. Since we have seen him, and because I can't wait to say this, you want to guess one of the characters that Kray's voice actor has voiced repeatedly? Dio Brando!
Dope.
Damn it.
Yeah, it is Ishin Chiba, who has voiced Jin Kazama, Dio Brando, and do you need any more?
Yeah, Ryu does have implied dialogue in this, so it's not hard to fill in
Yeah.
some of the things that he says.
Yeah, he's the old Dio from the OVA, and I think he might be the one in not All-Star Battle, the one with the busted pet shop.
Heritage of the Future.
Yeah, that's the one.
And
Pet Shop, still the most horrifying character in any media.
it probably still the voice actor for Dio, honestly. Japan rarely ever changes voice actors.
No, I actually looked it up, and it is a different Dio these days.
Huh, interesting.
Because I very vividly remember as a child going, why do I kind of recognize this guy's Japanese voice acting? And then much later in life, it's, because I had JoJo memes before I knew what those were that were using Dio's voice lines from the fighting game. That's back when all I knew was there was a meme about a dude with knives and steamrollers.
King Sword. Well, clearly it's got to be a very good sword, right?
The king's sword.
Yeah.
The Sword of Kings.
Can we get back in the pit? I forget.
Don't think so.
Nope, we're gone forever.
I mean, the
You
treasure,
can go back to the area.
the treasure chest wasn't actually a treasure chest. That's where his clothes were.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can go back to the area, but you can only walk around the rim of the crater, if I remember right.
Oh, set of camp. I will say that I do miss the overworld from 3. It was very fun.
It was very charming, but yeah.
Oh, damn. Sword's actually pretty good.
Yeah. So, some items have their listed things as a passive, and some are used as, like rods in Final Fantasy V, except they don't snap. So you can use them as an item to cast that spell.
Well, so if he uses the king's sword as an item, it casts protect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Neat.
Now, it has been a while since I've played 3, but power, defense, self-explanatory, wisdom is magic stat, agility is speed?
Is speed.
And is defense overall, like, both magic and physical?
Yes.
Okay.
I think wisdom might influence a little bit, but it is mostly your brain punch stat.
Yeah. And people have different resistances to different elements, I believe.
Yes. That is a hidden mechanic. That is not told to you, but you can insinuate it.
Master.
What's a mister?
We've not met the masters yet.
Oh,
That is...
holy shit, you can just do it from here? Dope.
Yes. Yes, it is the biggest quality of life adjustment that you have seen so far, is you can just do masters wherever you want.
Such a good idea.
The skill system is so much better in 4.
If I can point to anything from 3 to 4 that is leaps and bounds difference in terms of gameplay mechanics.
Okay, you have to go back to the masters in person to learn a new move when you've met the requirement. That's it.
That's whatever. You can still change what master you have in terms of levels and such, and that really helps.
Alright, good.
You take one step.
Good. This is the experience. Yeah! Yeah, my buddy!
How you doing, buddy? Oh, the battle animations. I've missed this.
Oh, God. Full body reactions. This is my shit. I'm home.
Oh, often uses rest, huh?
Okay, they don't... I don't know if there's an explicit tutorial for this.
If I remember right, it's
guard.
It's just guard. And the previous game you had to use observe. In this game, it's just guard.
It is while you are guarding, if an enemy uses a move that has a blue name, you have a chance of learning that move.
And now that they've done a thing, you can they're probably weak, and we'll try to use the rest mechanic.
Yes.
God damn it.
Or
hit him again. We'll find another one if it dies.
I'm kind of surprised it hasn't yet. Usually they only take 2 or 3.
It's fine. We have a healer.
we'll learn rest.
Rest seems useful.
Rest is... You're never going to take rest off of Ryu. I'm just going to put that one there.
Alright, so it's got about 200 HP. We know how much health it has now. Look at him gain levels.
Rest is different in this game. Rest restores health and AP.
Yep. That's moderately important.
Ryu will put rest on his skill list and never take it off.
But why, though? It's not like he has any skills whatsoever.
I'm gonna tweak the audio. Actually, up 5%.
Okay. Amendment. There are certain situations you can put it on other people for shenanigans. Otherwise, it is Ryu prescription skill.
Yep. There are a couple of Ryu prescription skills we'll probably find pretty quickly.
Some of them explicit, some of them not.
Oh yeah.
Like, there are... God, I don't remember if there's... I think there's, like, exactly 2 skills only Ryu can use. Maybe 3?
This game's bullshit.
But that's way later. Yeah, no, that should be cuttable, but it's not. Anyway, encounter rate in this game it's PS1 RPG.
Yeah.
Hi, little
Anyway,
bud.
look at these little guys. I love the caps. They're so fucking
I missed you guys so much.
Please don't hit it. Please don't hit it. Oh no.
It's okay. It'll be
Oh, no,
fine.
baby.
Oh. Oh,
So
God.
if you don't hit them, they just stare into space and do nothing until you do.
Aw. Oh, hey, we know how much health they have now because you killed them once.
Yes.
Which is a mechanic
once you-
that I adore from this. Because 3 did that too.
Yep. Once you have killed an enemy once, you'll be able to see its health bar as a bar. Caps are wonderful, head empty, no thoughts. Everyone has innate starting stats and innate biased growths. Ryu is generalist.
Yep. Which makes sense for you.
You can do whatever you want with him. There are a couple of things that I would suggest, but hey, I'm not your dad.
As he was in the last game, I believe.
Last
I
game
see.
he was a
90
paladin, kind of.
90% is that's
Yeah.
the amount you can rotate the... Okay.
Yeah, the top left indicates how much control you have over the camera. Also,
I see
if
a
you
bag.
if you hold the camera button and while holding it, move the camera buttons, it does slow pan lean to get more exact angles.
All right.
If only we had a healer of some kind.
You're good. You're gonna rest.
It's bedtime, bitch.
I'm gonna learn.
If you awake, you were fake.
This is hysterical.
This is incredible, actually.
Newbie, what dark magic have you done? Okay, we need to heal the man.
It's fine. He's gonna learn. Fine. Zoop.
Did the ones in the first area just not use it? Do they wait until they give you the skill tutorial? Oh, never
No.
mind.
That's
there we
a pretty
go.
substantial boost for using an ability this early on. I saw that 5 AP popped up and I looked down at Ryu's AP pool of 7.
It scales.
I know, but still.
Yeah, we heard that we said the Gaigus were lazy and they were just like, oh no, you motherfucker.
Actually.
Good call.
Very good call. You can't get that from going back. You're gonna have to double back from forward ahead.
Aha!
And if here is where a good example for where you can hold the camera button and lean. Yeah, like if you were standing behind the butte, you would have a
Yeah.
You'll be able to highlight the turn much easier than having to see it in the snap. Anyway,
Hey,
there's
did
your
you get
ammonia.
somebody killed
Just
yet?
open a bottle of ammonia under somebody's nose if they're on the ground.
Yeah. Were you trying to learn the rest mechanic? Well, and die. Someone died. Well, let me fix that. Here's the ammonia.
All right, now I don't have to
Now you could just murder these guys.
mess around anymore.
There's an auto attack command in here somewhere, right?
Yes. God, the fucking animations.
Is Ryu's VA the same as he was in 3?
Yes.
Okay. It sounded real familiar, and I recognize this.
Jump and press the circle button.
Actually try it, yeah.
That's a jump
There are a
animation.
couple of instances where it feels like you're still in a cutscene, and then no, you are expected to do something.
Well, it goodbye. I'm leaving.
Good. Okay, yeah. I'm not the only one who did that.
Nina, what are you doing?
It's not like we've seen her slide it before or anything.
No. Nina, do you?
And Ryu just shaking his head like, oh, never mind. Rip.
Well, she's dead. I liked her. She was neat.
I love this. The split second where he looks to the side and is like, wait, what? She can do what? Crunch.
So he's dead, right?
Oh yeah, Ryu has a lot of the himbo energy in a lot of this game. Ryu is a nice boy. Ryu does not have a whole lot going on in the brain because, you know, woke up amnesiac in a crater naked.
Like you do.
We're in the pseudo desert. You should be moving at night.
Ah, fuck the music. It's killing me.
Yeah, no. There are a couple of tracks that I'm going to have reactions to.
Where'd you get a blanket?
I don't know, probably camping supplies. Like, it is assumed that they are carrying some stuff.
Fair.
Except for Ryu.
Well, he did, you know, borrow out of that merchant caravan thing.
Her expression changed multiple times mid-sentence, like you said, Darren, during those conversations, which was neat.
Yep. And again, if you watch like that falling thing, they damn near do micro expressions, like really quick snapshots of reactions. Anyway,
I'm sure it's fine.
Is that good?
I was about to say it's Obsidian Shield. Is that good?
Who's a good dog?
Who's a fucking nightmare dog?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
And this is the other thing I remember.
Okay,
Is this
yeah.
guy.
So there's, yeah, I'll let this go for a bit, but I have something to talk about with this guy.
But Lord, where are the songs? Why is no one here to greet you?
Yo, where's the hype party? We were promised a parade.
My three-dimensional dog.
Alright, open the status menu, first of all.
All right.
Numbers.
No skills.
What's the skill? Dragon
Yep.
tier. That's a good callback.
Yeah, this guy just starts with the dragon tier. Also, yeah, this guy, that is not a headband in the portrait, those are horns.
Which is hard to see sometimes.
It is very hard to see. It is mostly apparent through official art, like
Yeah.
the box art. So, yeah, our mysterious character here, as you may have noticed, speaks in, ye old mangled English. This is a
items to
deliberate-
grab. Go ahead.
Yep. So, the decision to translate to English, like old-timey, ye olden Ren Fair style English, was kind of a controversial one, and one largely determined by... Oh, you're not just getting it? Okay.
Based off things I know, I'm going to leave that there.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to say level 64 over here does not need it.
Yeah, almost any chest that you can open in these sections should just be left alone. The reason that he is translated as old-timey English is that his his jump is fucking cool.
Fuck you, mortals. I teleport.
This guy is peak. I thought this man was the coolest character ever created by humankind at 14, and I'm a 31.
Well, that's interesting. One moment. The fuck? That is straight. My internet went out completely. Whoa. All right, just waiting for OBS.
If not more so.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
That was weird.
Yeah, it just kind of did some hang time there for a sec.
No, like legitimately, and also side stream back up perfectly fine.
It is up,
Yeah,
yes.
side stream is back up.
Okay, so that's just gonna be a weird bit of just lull in the local recording, split in the stream in the VODs. But yeah, I walked out and went into my bedroom and looked at my modem, and my modem was rebooting. So I don't know what just happened.
Weird.
And we're not having any issues on streams right now. Just double checking.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
looking at everything, and even on my my wavelength on the side, everything's completely fine. Yeah, that was just
Looks all
modem
good to me.
rebooted for
Weird.
some reason.
So, I will finish the thought that apparently I exactly got cut off on. Falu is the character that 14-year-old me thought was the coolest character ever created by mankind, and 31-year-old me looks back and goes, I don't know, he's still pretty fucking cool.
That's how you say his name?
And as I was describing, his vocal tick
Falu.
got translated to old-timey Renaissance fair English because it was very hard to translate his original vocal tick, which is that he spoke almost exclusively in Keigo, I believe is the pronunciation, which is the very high-class, deferential, polite version of Japanese for, like, being extremely formal. Also, yeah, T-Rex with big teeth.
Them teeths.
This is me this time.
Okay. Just making sure you got the
And
audio
yeah, the
right.
battle theme for him is great.
But what about spec? No. Okay.
Nope.
So anyway, if you were wondering,
Goodbye.
there's your establishing moment.
Leaves.
Yeah.
Cool fight. Bye.
All of his animations are phenomenal.
It definitely has the air of somebody who just does not care. It does not
I
matter to
don't-
him.
I am way too powerful for this, and I don't give a shit. So yeah, they went from like ultra refined to the point of seeming kind of out of time, old timey, to literally speaks like he's at a Ren fair. The reason I adore this is that when the Japanese developers learned what the English localization did, they decided that was way funnier, and further publications of stuff related to 4 changed his vocal patterns to be the Japanese equivalent of Ren fair speak.
That's fantastic.
So, if you want to know who the 2 deadest people on the continent are right now, they're not dead yet, but...
What are you talking about? These guys are gonna be fine. Biggs and Wedge here, they never die. That looks horribly familiar.
Hey, look, it's that dog.
Oh.
Huh. Red Wings.
Establishing character moment 2. I'm a busy man. Do not get in my way, or I will show you why you don't get in my way. You are beneath me on every level.
Good nap.
And it was all just a dream. Well, I liked Bob and Tom. They seemed neat.
Just the sudden snap zoom down to the smoldering ramp where the two people had been. As he's just like, of course, fucking course they're doing this. Never change.
Ah, with this shit again.
Alright, whatever. I'm sorry, there's this slight jade and trees in the way. You can't go that way.
Ah, way
Yeah,
beyond my limits.
Hazan chat is like, what a grand and intoxicating innocence. Yeah, he kind of does have some Dagoth going on in some of his dialogue.
Well, do I really care about going the wrong way that gets me items?
You can probably just hammer the auto attack button and win.
I mean, yeah.
Oh shit, it's gonna hit you. For not really any kind of damage.
Yes, this section you don't have any tools, and I think there is exactly maybe one other enemy type you might see. I think it might be locked to just T-Rexes right now.
So does Lou have a notable voice actor?
He shares one with Gray, so he is also Dio.
That's Dio. Yeah.
Yes.
Hearing that, yeah, that's Dio.
Yes. Gray's voice lines are very apparent, but so are Faolu's.
No.
I parried
Nope.
that. Not that one,
He
though.
wasn't even guarding, and he was just like, nah. Also, yeah, innate counter, because go fuck yourself.
What do you think I fought fair? No. Aha.
Doink.
Fucking plants.
That plant may have genuinely done more damage to you than the Tyrannosaurus. I don't remember how the damage on those works.
Wait, did I take damage?
Yes, you did.
The little tick noise was environmental damage.
Oh.
Well, good fight.
It takes more time to gather my money than to kill something.
Yup.
Is this a problem?
I cannot believe in this joke story segment right here. Not, you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
I am lost and don't know where to go.
This walking cutscene, you are like, wait, where am I going?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I remember you from the intro.
Old man.
Old man is the coolest.
They called me Heat Miser.
I've been expecting you ever since those guys I put on watch died horribly.
It took me a second, but
Oops! I put people on watch to die so I know when you were coming? What?
yeah, his establishing line of dialogue is, "Oh yeah, they were just there to die, so I would have some warning time about you."
That worked.
No.
Damn.
Hello, original immortal emperor, founder of all that has been benevolently bestowed upon us. Go back to bed. This is not a request.
Well, anyway.
Anyway.
Basic.
What do you think I'm doing? No.
So while I really miss the gene system in 3, I also love how dragons work in 4.
Yep.
Just get a load of some of this.
Bing. Bing.
Also, death.
Just kill. But come on. We all know what we're here for.
Yeah, Fao Lu has Chinese names for his elemental abilities.
I like it.
Or is that... No, that's... I think that might be Korean, and that might be the dragons in general. Yeah, okay. No, I'm remembering stuff now that I'm going to keep a lid on. Yes, it is Korean. My mistake, I misspoke. I had a whole section about that in my LP.
Mystic Flame. I don't see how that's really mystic, but sure, whatever.
You do you.
What if
so
we punch him?
Yeah, it keeps the bleeding AP system.
Yes.
Yeah.
What if you get super lucky and both hits work?
Yeah. Also, note that just the basic physical attack for Dragon Hybrid form is just a flying elbow. Doink.
Good fight.
Peace. All right, bring out the guns. We tried to do this simply, but no. Time for gun.
So yeah. Villain establishing moment. Oh no, you fucking don't. I have a backup for this.
God, he's so fucking competent.
Oh, you're just trying to run away and buy time? No, light the entire fucking forest on fire.
Who's to say is the villain in this situation? This may be more villain versus villain.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I can't really say much more than that right now.
Yeah.
Not Sephiroth is a villain?
Huh? What? Man who woke up and went, kill all humans?
Well, it was more, please politely get out of my way. Ah, we're here to kill a dragon. Oh, are you?
Alright, you made your bed. Fuck around, find out. Let's do this.
Yep.
Understood. This run cycles a lot, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
A tree.
A single tree as I just leaped over. Like 50 feet.
So something this scene is establishing that I think is going to be explicit in about 10 seconds. Faolu hates fire. He is elementally weak to fire. It drains his power to just be near it.
Ah. You know, it did, when he Dragon transformed, it established that he was water element.
Yep, and that is why right after the fight, even though you bodied the thing, he was suddenly very exhausted.
Also, that would explain why the dude summoned a fire elemental.
Oh yeah.
Because he's got this prepared, yeah.
No.
Yep, yeah, I thought so.
Yo.
He might be one of my favorite characters in this game.
Yom is very high up there. Bonk! And the line that sells me on him. Find the body.
Hey, boss. We're kind of on the other side of the bridge here in the burning forest.
Don't care, go find
Sounds
it.
like a you problem. Bye! Yeah, like, Yom, incredibly callous, merciless, pragmatic, uses his own men. Also not a fucking idiot!
Okay, I'm going up against a guy who's apparently a god. Let's think about all the different things I should have on hand to beat him, and then the next 60 things I'll also need to have on hand so I don't, die.
Oh, and also, he fell off a cliff? Fuck that shit. Find the body, he's not dead until I see the corpse without a pulse.
And then even then, chop off the body.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Oh. Wait.
So this is an introduction to two things at once. There are question marks on the map that are random encounter little areas that you can go to grind. Sometimes they have items and stuff. But if you walk on a path back and forth and you see a question mark pop up in the same spot more than once, like this one did, that's a hidden area. Bow wow wow wow. Congratulations, you've learned vibes. You learned dissociate.
These things feel like big Psyduck vibes from these things.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I used the Psyduck mode repeatedly in my LP when these variants came up.
I love these boys.
Okay, there are some moves that do nothing. There are also moves that you think do nothing, and have very weird specific edge case uses.
Oh, that was...
Was that it?
Check it out.
Oh.
It's time.
Yeah! Sicko's laugh! So for those who read my LP, and for those who didn't, I kind of fell down a really deep hole in the fishing in this game.
What?
I may have gotten a lot, and I mean a lot of fish. And I may have eventually resorted to actually learning how to hex edit a save file to get the last fish I needed for a trade-in item, because it would refuse to fucking get caught.
What? Bullshit.
I'm sorry, newbie. We don't have it.
We need the fishing rod, man. But we know it's here. You found it early. But trust me, if you want to just zone out and lose time fishing, 4 is probably the best of the Breath of Fire games for just vibes fishing.
It's so peaceful.
It is one of the things I remember from when I rented this game. Let me read the sign.
The music is ingrained into my muscle memory. And yes, I said that on purpose.
We will speak later.
We need to get to Sarai.
Not done here yet.
I know. We got to get through this place to get to Sarai.
The crossroad is just an area that you can realize, oh, the map can hide stuff from you sometimes.
Oh, hello.
Friend.
Oh, yeah.
Blind.
Blind, eh?
Let's get that blind.
Got to get that blind.
Nobody
You
got
have
blind.
a chance to learn it, but unfortunate.
It'll use it again.
Can you learn skills while being blinded? Aaron?
I don't know.
Well, got
Oh,
it.
we learned it anyway. We're good. And it went on the right person, even.
So, blind is a skill that I don't feel bad for mentioning this, because it is part of an underutilized design paradigm that I wish the rest of the game would use more. It does it just often enough to be interesting. Some specific moves or elemental types or things will have unique effects on enemies. Like, you know, the tar enemies in 3 would react differently to ice and water and fire, right?
Right.
Try using blind on an Aigu the next time you see one.
Hey! Fucker, get back here.
Huh.
Yeah, a not insignificant number of random encounter enemies will just beat feet if they're realizing that, oh, actually, I don't want to die.
You know what? Maybe I want to live.
Yeah, 3 also had blind working on Aigus.
It's also really hard to get it to work because Aigus have negative health.
Yes. It's much more feasible in this one, especially with all variants. There are a couple of other enemy types and moves that have interactions, but it is one of those things that I feel like it could have had more.
This is another thing that kind of stuck out in my mind, is this town for some reason.
Nice music, nice
It's-
setup.
It's great music, and honestly, like, almost every town in this game sticks out in my mind, aside from, like, the back third of the game, where it starts to have pacing issues.
Pacing issues in A Breath of Fire?
I will say that it is great for a Breath of Fire in that the front doesn't fall off until 2/3 of the runtime through, and then it starts getting slow.
Ah, shit, we need another 2 hours of padding because we're playing a PS1 RPG.
Yeah, I will repeat it for everyone in the chat who is observing the sprites. Best sprite work on the PS1, and de facto was some of the best sprite work ever done. You can argue with me with Legend of Mana and shit like that, and sure, that's contenders. The animations in this are so fucking gorgeous, and so lushly detailed in the backgrounds. Also, I will say, this is very much more biased, of my opinion. This is my favorite OST on the PS1. Every song in this game is just seared into my brain, all of the instrumentation and everything.
Like I said earlier, I'd argue with that on Chrono Cross just because I think Chrono Cross's music is phenomenal. But I could totally get why you
I will
adore
accept
this music.
I will accept arguments on that one for just being the best. This is my favorite.
Yeah. Also, bird.
Bird.
Look at bird.
Legally distinct chocobo.
What?
That's a vulture bow.
Volt bow?
Isn't that a character in Soul Calibur?
Probably.
Volvo.
Honestly, yeah, if JRPGs slide off brain, incredibly understandable. I would say this is one of the few that I would say... You're gonna deal with random encounters by watching a playthrough, but like...
Okay,
if you can't play it, I suggest watching it.
I'm gonna preemptively ask, now that we are finally in town, do I need to rub up against random objects?
Nowhere near as badly as 3. I will let you know if I have any distinct memories of shit that needs to do with that, but right now I don't think you need to.
Oh, I saw her. I saw her.
I know of her. I am trying to find her.
Scooch the camera.
There she is.
There
You
she is,
horrifying
terrifying
person, you.
tutorial lady!
Ah!
Yeah, this is a PS1 game that came out when the PS2 had already been released. This is like one of the final games on the console.
See if I can find some art for her.
Oh, I'm already going through my LP trying to find
There we
the
go, found
collection
it.
work. Yeah, I'm trying to find the complete works.
Yep.
Oh no, the complete works has a worst.
It was just the first one I could find.
Yep. I forgot my file name for it was just
Fair, fair.
Terrifying tutorial lady will actually show up fairly frequently in the early towns of the game and has genuinely pretty good information. I can tell you most everything that she can tell you, but it
Burn is
quite
good.
concise.
Learn
Yeah.
it as soon as you can.
Yeah.
You might have been able to run into someone here who knew, or an enemy that knew Burn, but we'll find him eventually.
I don't actually think you can see Burn yet.
Oh, there we go.
And I seem to remember this explanation here happening of like get burn and wind and fire combine. And eventually when I got burn, I think I put it on Ryu to attempt to do that. We'll see. That is a Porky Pig joke right there.
Yep. And, yeah, it is important that combos are done on different characters, so somebody who has a fire and a wind spell can't cast both on the same turn.
How'd you get over here without falling off the cliff? Well. Fishman, sell me goods.
Do I want to buy something from you?
When it says can cure, it means status effects.
Ah, I see.
But that is also can, and that's a pretty low chance. I think it's 20% if I remember right.
It's not great.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is what we're here for.
Yeah, that's what you want.
I know what we're doing for the rest of the night.
I don't mind if that's the case. Oh, the burn enemy can show up in the first area as a rare encounter? Neat!
Yeah. I think I remember seeing them. It's just more a matter of my mind could be playing tricks on me. It's been 15 plus years since I've
Yeah,
played
it's been
this
12
game.
years since I did the comprehensive LP, and, like, probably 8 since I've touched it at all. The fact that I remember as much as I do without referencing my LP is an evidence of how much I fucking adore this game and how many times I played it in my childhood and teen and early adulthood.
I'm sorry, you spent too much money on shit. We'll come back.
Very good comparison menu here. Soul Gem.
You can buy a bandana, though. Or not. Nah, we don't need it. What's the trade mean?
What does the trade mean? Oh.
Oh, yeah, it's this mechanic. Okay, got it.
Basically, you can offset the cost of something with an equipped item.
Which, hey,
Don't have enough cash, unfortunately. It's good to know.
It's negative 77. You're in the red for that. I actually suggest saving your money because there's a couple of things around here that want money that you will want to do.
I'm interested. Can I? This I'm okay.
No.
I'm having a time.
No. They're in a conversation. You cannot steal from this man.
Oh, I'm not trying to steal from him. I'm trying to talk to him.
No. NPCs that are talking to each other usually are just talking to each other. This weirdo come back later.
Aha.
This is an inn. It does inn things.
This is by definition an inn.
Awful lot of wood in the desert.
Yeah, awful lot of wood for the desert. That's a very good point, Crom.
Yeah, I actually hadn't thought of that before. There are some trees out there. Maybe they have an
but
oasis
it's just-
nearby.
That's a lot of wood.
Like, this one makes more sense. It's a stone wood infrastructure.
Yeah.
There were some trees
apparently
out there.
Apparently, the Complete Works got an official translation game face in the 12 years since I did my LP.
You.
No, the Wood Dragon's in another part of the world. I mean, what?
Who? That is a great idea, and I love that Nina can do this.
Yeah, no, Nina's ability is one of the most useful by a long shot.
You wouldn't think it, but then...
And then you start interacting with the areas.
We talked to that dude down there at the bottom left?
Yes.
Okay.
That guy is outside the city walls.
I do believe I've gone in every go-inable building.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
It's back over by the bird.
Did I not go in that building?
Nope. You should recognize that bird.
Oh, shit. Is this the footprint? From the start? Okay, this is my end. Just going to town on that meat.
Yep.
Dog.
It's a grass runner. Grass runner? Grass runner.
I think that's them, yeah.
Yeah, the dog people are usually called, or you can say dog people. You also just call them grass runners because I believe that's their official term.
I don't remember the runner name. Or
I don't remember most.
frog dudes, etc.
We don't have enough money. Oh well. We'll
You'll
deal with
want to
that
take
later.
him up on that, but it's not critical.
Oh, first time here? End of conversation.
There he is. I mean, he did.
Other side of the table.
This man.
Oh,
This man's a mood is what this man is.
do you know the name of the
Also,
clan
if you
of
switch
the
characters,
frog
you
people?
will actually get different responses.
That's true.
I think I did pick up on that.
Ma'am?
Try talking to Meat Man. Yeah!
And now we come to minigame number 1.
Of many. Yeah, oh, if you have the complete works, yeah, I don't remember the names of the, animal folks, so if you have the names of the folks, please go for it.
I only know Grass Runner and Warren.
The Creeping Clan are the frogs, alright. So yeah, pretty simple minigame. It's also why I told you to save your money.
Warren. W-O-R-E-N. That is the clan that Cray is from. That burly man we met at the very beginning with Nina.
Yeah, the Barra Cat Boy.
Who uses one of my favorite weapons in the whole series.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get back to him so we can see that. We're not gonna have to grind right now.
Nah.
This game is actually pretty polite about grinding, so long as you are not avoiding every random encounter. And you can avoid a fair amount of them, but you rarely have to go out of your way to grind unless you've got a particular goal in mind or a certain boss, and there are a couple of them that are brick walls, are kicking your ass. Oh, I mean, why grind money when we can fish for money? Oh no, the tapping the desk was me.
Yep. You got to get used to the rhythm and the rhyme.
So I will tell you the sorcery of fishery. The bongo hits in the music track are the rhythms of the optimal casts. And the reeling in.
So do
What?
I need to see
No.
fish in the water?
No.
Okay.
Just pick a cool place.
Yeah, just throw out your line, and again, the major determining factor on when fish bite is doing the rhythmic pulls in to get meter, basically. Doink.
Well. Alright. Auto puts on another one.
Yeah, don't do that.
Also, all lures behave differently. You can see the depth gauge that worms will sink unless they are pulled. Yeah, that one right there is the one that just played is the highest level. And as I mentioned earlier, it is also the name of the soundtrack is Tototon Toton To. Yeah, you can see that was Tech 405 and it immediately got you a bite.
I'm remembering the tech stuff from
Thank you.
from 3.
Yep.
The help section should have summaries of the rhythms, and if you're having difficulties with the higher level ones, you can always do 2 or 3, and that'll do you fine unless you're doing big trophy hunts.
I did it though.
I know. I'm actually very impressed that you can get the.
Yeah,
rhythm
no,
that
like,
quick.
it is extremely demanding time. Like, when I said this song is in my muscle memory, it's because I used it to practice Tech 5 pulls. So yeah, fish can have a hell of a lot of fight in them, depending on what you hook. Later game, you will fight fish that will do your best to rip your fucking arms out.
The same fish.
Might need to use different lures to get different fish.
So, much like reality, different bait gets you different fish. Oh
That
look,
looks
it's a different shape.
That's a
Shapes?
jellyfish, I think.
Yep.
The garbage fish.
Your first jellyfish of, I can guarantee you, probably triple digits.
What are you talking about?
Fucking sea harpies.
Ah. Can you move the box in this?
I think later rods do change where the optimal is, but I don't remember.
Gotcha.
I know they give you farther cats. Because some fish in later areas cannot be caught unless you have the good rods that can get out to where they are.
Yeah. Aha!
Do, do, do.
Beginner 2.
You've caught 3 of 4 fish in the area. Well done.
We're going into the waterfall. Nope.
Into the abyss.
No.
Okay, though.
Baby Fjord. Okay.
There you go.
Hey, you
Maybe?
you wanna calm the hell down a little bit?
Oh, he hadn't actually even been thrashing yet. This is just a hell of a fighter.
You wanted a fish that wanted a fjord. It's gonna fight. That's that. He wants the fjord so bad. Nope, still a sweet fish.
But a big one.
It's a bigger.
So maybe Tech 4 is the highest? I thought it was 5, but, you know, it's been a long time.
We saw a 5 for like a half a second, but 4 is probably really easy to do.
Yeah, that may be why I remember that pattern so vividly, is that's the one that's in my muscle memory, and I just decided 4 was good enough.
4 feels good enough.
Yep. Hey, look, jellyfish.
It's bigger though.
Bigger than a
before.
normal jellyfish.
So, much like 3, you may notice you're getting points, and you have a license level for your fish. The more different kinds of fish you get, and the more bigger they are, you can trade those points in, and also specific fish in, for, you know, fabulous prizes. Actually, no, you don't trade the points.
Fuck.
You don't trade the points, you need points to hit certain break marks for stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, Tech 5 is red.
I will end you.
Yeah, when I say I went into a kind of fugue and like fish for 10 or 15 hours in my LP, you can kind of understand why. It is not actually a free process. No, the fish in this game are both quite good as sellables, and some of them are fucked up powerful as consumable. There is a certain mid to late game fish that is a duplicate of an incredibly powerful item, and there is a late game fish that is basically just moon tears.
That's cheating.
Yes, it is. I guzzled several of them in the final boss in my LP because the final boss is
Final boss is the final boss.
yeah. Like, even early game, fish consumables are usually worthwhile,
Yeah, absolutely.
but sometimes are better turned into money. You're probably set for now, yeah. You can look in your inventory to see which ones you have, what they do, because I don't remember offhand. I want to say trout.
Mystery
Is it-
fish though.
I
How do
don't
we even
remember
have
if
the
mystery
materials?
fish is one of the ones that needs you to come back with a different lure.
Yeah, you might need a different lure.
Because there are fishing holes that will have murder fish, the fish that murders, that you cannot catch when you first get there.
I will cut the fish wide open. Oh, you fish that. Restores HP. Oh,
Got a
that's
crown next to that sweet fish.
its biggest fish.
Yeah, you can crown fish like Monster Hunter.
I remember that, and I remember doing that a lot when I rented this game. I lost a lot of time to fishing in this game.
Same.
course you did.
I had a file where I had a crown for every fish. It was not
No.
worth my it was not worth it, I would say.
Oh.
It was worth it.
Ah, the tutorial. Yes, okay.
Yeah, I kind of walked you through what you really needed to know, but yeah, there's a full
It's
tutorial.
fine.
Yeah, crowning a fish means that you will no longer get more points if you get a bigger version of it.
Which I appreciate, because 3 did not do that. Weapon salesman. I give you fish. You give me sword.
I don't think there was a better sword.
It was not. You want trout. 10 AP is a lot of AP, though.
You could also just go fight a couple things to get enough money to go get that fabulous prize that guy was talking about.
Ooh, fabulous prize, you're right.
Why, yes, everyone, I am a terrible person for bringing this up.
Oh, I was mashing. Hold up.
Oh yeah, no, sweet fish and trout are entirely usable early game healing. Later in the game, they're vendor trash.
Hey, 10 AP early on? That's huge.
Alright, so understood. If the field zone here is similar to they were in 3 of just wide open, nothing area, that's not going to go anywhere.
Nothing area doesn't go anywhere. There's usually a bag. So there they are. I wonder what that does.
So yeah, the mage goo is the one that has burn.
Do it. Yes.
Nice!
Ow.
Alright, so because there's no such thing as overkill, Ryu act first, burn.
Wait, what do you mean Ryu act? Oh, shit.
Yeah, you can change how people act. This combat system has a huge amount of depth. Ryu use burn, Nina use sever. Fuck you too.
Alright.
Notably, although it was not really demonstrated there, Firewind is AoE despite burn and sever both being single target.
Yep.
That is your introduction. That is your introduction to, hey, combos are really fucking good. Start experimenting.
Also, surprising no one, Ryu is level 3 and already has as much health as Nina does.
Buy a bandana at the store, they say.
But yeah, combos are the fundamental mechanical backbone of the combat system in this game, and they're fucking great.
Yep.
Alright, let's see that.
Try it again.
Yep, there are combo spells that you cannot actually get through valid gameplay, but it's still programmed in. You can do it if you fuck around with the save file to give
If you're
your
a filthy
characters moves
cheater.
they should not have.
One more combat. I'm gonna curse you with a thought there that Nina runs like a Venture Brother.
Yep.
Yeah, she does.
But what if?
It is likely that at some point in development those combos were accessible by characters who had their level ups, because there is some Yep. There is some level of
Oh wait, no, I was mashing.
strangeness in character leveling up. But at the same time, some of those combo moves that you can't get are things that are in the game, just not things that you can use.
Fabulous. Probably what's in the box.
It is windy and rainy outside, and therefore my cat is torn between going to hide for shelter or sitting on my lap for protection.
Sir,
She hates it when when it's raining outside.
It's raining? Oh shit, it's raining.
I'm interested in your box. Thank you. Thank you this day. This gift.
It's, I think, in your key items.
Yeah, it's a key item.
This is the start of a. So you remember the
Items
trading
change.
quest? The trading quest in Ocarina of Time.
Are you aware of the the folk tale of the straw?
Yeah, yeah. That's basically where you're going to be going with the balls.
It's like Link's
Hold up.
Awakening.
Hold up. Do I? Okay, I do not leave immediately.
Trying to find a way to that old guy.
It's very slowly and carefully experimenting.
Sir, I have done the maneuver.
I was wondering if you would do this.
Joke's on you. I get to talk to a dog.
Yep.
Is a good boy.
He's a good dog.
In.
Anyway,
There we go.
if you were looking for what to do next, remember the weird goggles guy outside the inn? I said,
Right.
yeah.
The information-
Now is the time you talk to him.
Foodman told me to talk to this guy. Who is for you?
Who is Tangus?
Well, time to go.
Get back there, fast.
You don't have enough money.
I'd actually. Oh, he tells you if you can't ever actually meet his mark. Okay.
Yeah. Now we go punch things in the desert for a little bit.
Time to go punch things in the desert for a little bit because I bought the lead ball.
I think it's more you bought a lot of fishing items and healing accessories. And
No, it is exactly the lead ball.
it's
so
only the healing items. It couldn't possibly be the lead ball.
So basically, this is I will take your money. You guess a price. If it's below my price, I refuse. If it is above my price or exactly of my price, I will take all the money you are offering.
Yep.
So it is. Guess what the number I'm thinking of and pay out the nose if you guess higher.
Can I clown to clown communicate?
Not with these.
Ah. Healing items 100 zenny, lead ball 150 zenny, fishing 300
1,000
zenny.
zenny.
Ah, the big boy. Okay, I have a special thing for you, sir. Run away from this. Wow, that agility though.
Yeah, Nina's actually pretty fast.
Only 10 zenny though. Let me go to a big open field because we seem to only fight scorpions and platypus here. Caps. Ooze. We're pretty good money. Oh, mage ooze. Mage ooze or moose. Sell your fish, though. No. Those are my fish. I earned those. How much money could we need for information? 50?
Do you want the answer?
Give me an estimate.
Between 100 and 150.
Maybe I should go catch some trout.
I was actually going to suggest you keep finding the question mark places because they at least have an item sitting around,
Yeah.
and you can
find
sell those
items
at
that
those
are
prices.
valuable.
Like a bandana's worth probably about 20 zanny.
I will now, every time I enter a town, be paranoid about spending my money.
No, this
Learned your
is
lesson.
the only real bear trap for that I can remember.
Yep. God, I can't see her running animation being anything but Adventure Bro now. Thanks a lot, newbie.
That's what I'm here for. Tanky.
Obviously, Mage Goo's the most durable of goo. What does blinding them do again? Do you get extra stuff?
I think it changes their AI scripting and increases their drop chances, but god, it's been a while.
Fair.
Nina, you alright? You having a time?
Fine. Look how fine she is.
I blinded the mage one.
Aha. Look at those levels go. Big HPs.
Whoa. Why?
Green. You have the initiative.
Okay.
We're using Earthbound mechanics.
If this was Earthbound, it would just have won the fight and give me the
I know.
money. Mechanic more games need to do. You know what game did that?
What game did that?
Or at least had a way to do that? That's right. Suikoden 4.
Why do we not talk about Suikoden 4 though, newbie?
Many reasons.
Do you like boats?
No.
Does your mom still hang out at dockside bars? Nina, why can't you be more like Ryu who one-shots Goose?
She's a wizard?
Well, maybe you should cast a spell of slime to dead.
Fix the slimes! There are better items out here besides herbs, but it's always nice to find free healing.
Kind
Especially
of,
since...
kind of amazed that I found that bandana on the first run.
Yeah. Well, it's nice that the healing herbs in this game are 300 HP, so right now it's pretty much a full heal.
Yes.
That adds up, you know. Not our doofy buddies. Jesus for you.
Yeah. That's a common thing you're gonna be saying in this game is Jesus for you.
Why do you hate Bird? What did the bird ever do to you?
Bird is good money. You get 2 bird. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, this is why you go
Yeah.
into the question mark zones.
All forgiven.
You have enough money now.
Yes.
Yeah. It's always nice to be on the safe side, though.
Mm-hmm.
We got 50 money. Just straight up. There we go. Okay. Can I still rest in camp for free?
Yes.
Does resting at camp get rid of the HP debuff if you've gone down?
It does not. You got to stay in a
Yeah.
inn for that.
Yeah, so that is a mechanic, is that if a character is knocked out and not revived before the end of the fight, their maximum HP goes down by 1/10, and that stacks until you rest at an inn.
Yeah, but you can rest in a camp to get heals, right?
You can get heals, but it doesn't get rid of that
Right.
debuff.
Anyway.
So there's a fucking shitload of skills.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
More accurately, die if you want. Always have someone revived before the fight ends.
And then unique. Yeah, all right. And then if I want to change a skill out, well, okay. No.
If you want to do a shuffle, you use an Arum. And
You
then
use the
shuffle.
Arum. And
Oh,
then
okay.
you
And
can-
it's 1 Arum and unlimited shuffling.
Yes. You activate the Arum, and then you could just respec everyone.
Which is incredibly handy.
Yes.
And also the same system they used in the previous game.
And you get enough Arum that you can't go completely hog wild with it, but if you just have casual ideas you want to try out, you'll usually have enough.
There's usually some place in the game that you can buy or at least trade for arms, so.
Yeah. And enough that is just lying around that I don't think I ever had to go out of my way and buy any.
Could stay in the inn, or could just fuck off and go outside.
I would say touch grass, but there's no grass around, so.
Go outside, touch sand.
You can't help but be touched by sand.
Touched by Sand was a really weird spin-off of Touched by an Angel. My mom used to watch so much of that fucking show.
Yep. Same.
So I'm noting the thing that says total here.
I don't actually remember what that means.
Well,
Oh, the total is like how close you got before going over.
Oh, yes. Oh, okay,
I
no,
see.
then now you are adding on to that.
you can never
Yeah.
go down.
Yes. That's almost exact.
Is it 124?
It's 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Got it. It's sad that as soon as I saw him, I went, I know roughly where it is. Within like
Yeah, no,
a couple penny.
It's 1, 2, 3, so it was really easy for me to remember.
Yeah. My mind said it's like 120-ish, plus or
Yeah,
minus
yeah.
5. Close enough.
There is no special bonus for getting it on the first try. I think he might give you a slightly better healing item if you get it on the first try, because like if you take all of the tries, he doesn't give you anything, but I don't remember.
The high. The highway.
I guess here? Here?
Here? Ah. Combat. It's been too long. I do not need to sever this boy.
No. I'm amazed at how much the music all came back to me almost immediately as soon as you started this up. Of
Yeah,
sad
every
music.
every neuron fires. Anyway, it's not here. This might just take a little while. So you were running back and forth on the
Fuck.
Oh, right, you got to find a question mark, don't you?
yeah. It's a question mark on the road.
Okay, so it's just a question mark that you could not go to until you got that information.
Yes.
Do
So
the
go to the right.
Do the question marks that are unique locations always pop up?
Yes.
Alright.
So if you go back and forth and you get a question mark on the exact same spot every time, that's a unique location. Try that one. This one is not unique. It is just a question mark on this highway.
Oh, okay.
Ta-da!
Okay. Sure.
Band leg.
Bend leg.
Anything neat around here?
Anything cool? You storing anything neat around your personal oasis? One-time location?
Mm-hmm.
No? That's fair.
Eh. Oh well.
As you do.
It's alright. We got what we came for. And now, to the black market.
Okay. But I'm behind the tavern. It's that guy, isn't it?
No, I'll skip the trouble. Go inside the tavern and talk to the barkeep.
As you know, I was definitely about to just walk around the entire
Yeah.
thing again.
Oh, you're here for the crime. Well, let me show you the way to the crime.
Ah. Well, that was lucky. Okay, chest of drawers, things to check. I didn't say that. There's a place called Boat Valley near here.
Trash Mountain.
Don't mind me. Thank you. Largeman was like, he didn't really tell you where to go, so... Hereabouts. Progas Mountain. Now that I know the shape I'm looking for. God bless America. Got any chest of drawers in here? No? Alright. And the inn was fairly empty, so doubt they got anything there. What is power food, though? Is that just stat up? Okay, hello. hold on to that for now. Think about
And
staffs.
nothing bad happened.
How would anything bad happen?
We're going to a valley, just a valley in the middle of nowhere.
How haunted could it be?
Really appreciate that you get into a fight like 3 steps into any location. How bad is it? Well, let's find out. Where does Nina's staff go? Don't worry about it. She's wizard.
2 wizards in a... I see.
Nope.
You will know. You will know when somewhere is haunted.
What? There's no ghosts in this game. There's just...
I ain't
Lots
afraid
of-
of no sleep. I ain't afraid of no bad.
I'm done with this encounter immediately.
This is exactly why you have Firewind access.
Good. And
Oh
item.
boy. Croc tears.
Wrong button. Wrong button continued.
Do 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 do. Aha!
I am remembering this dungeon.
Yeah.
Immediately see one mechanic and go, right.
This place. It was worth a shot.
Look. It's a little slice. Be about my business. You know, maybe if we bought her that staff, she'd be able to kill an IU.
Oh, it's fine. She has a baton. That's all she needs.
That's fair. And it's probably not going to up her magic at all, so...
If it did, it would be a negligible amount, perhaps. Whomst could know. Well, I mean, actually, Darren knows. But
What?
Darren's being quiet, so that's fine.
I wasn't actually paying attention, so that also works.
I know, that was me just poking fun.
One day we'll find the use for sword.
Oh,
Eight.
jeez.
8 of them.
Which is actually something I really appreciate about this game.
Yeah.
Ah, progress or treasure?
Well,
Treasure.
it's only one answer.
Yes. You can find multiple items in a single chest. Well, multiple copies of the same item.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so who could say?
I mean, we found 8 croc tears.
Oh, no. Oh, those are responses to chat.
The chat. Okay. That might be in reference to a mechanic that has not shown up yet, so we will not worry about it.
Chest worth it.
That's quite a bit of cash.
One shot mage goo.
Schlot?
One slot. You know what? No, I take that back. That never happened. That had a really bad mouthfeel.
Seems like a good idea. Say it out loud. Never mind.
I am no longer a fan of this bit. There we go.
Aha. By the way, we are nearby, I believe, the ocean? Ish?
The Mud Sea.
The Mud Sea, that's right. So it makes sense why there's stuff over here with rudders.
I'm sorry, my brain is processing Mud Sea now.
What?
We'll get to that.
Sea made of mud. I see no problem with this.
The dirt ocean.
Mm-hmm. Aha.
The thing I wish is that you could rotate it while up here like that.
Yes, that would be nice.
But, yeah. Hindsight's 2020 sort of thing. Hold up. Gotta do the science. Okay, good. Good. Also, makes sense.
You want bunks down, don't you?
What?
Like if she tried to use the flying mechanic inside, just a thunk.
A little bit. They did not Dragon
Obviously, I
Quest
see
this
the way
one.
we're supposed to be going, but let's go the opposite way. Hey, it's this asshole.
Can I just physical attack you down now?
Denied. It's amazing what a couple levels do. Wow. Appropriate. Although I don't know what you're making those eye drops out of.
Alright, so this is just weirdly enough a dead end.
Yep.
Into boat.
I wonder what's in the boat.
More death. I was fully expecting that just not to cut away to anything. Just be like, well, you hit the switch.
I think there's a little plaque on the wall.
Yeah, there is. That's weird. Wonder what that means. Wonder who this is for.
Oh look, treasure.
Oh shit.
That's actually a pretty substantial boost.
Especially because failure in. Yeah, she can use the bandana.
Yeah.
Certain.
We're
Making a lot of fun words today.
It's Fun Word Friday.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Yeah. Fun Word Friday on Breath of Fire. A lot of F's. Nothing bad will happen here.
Well, not here. Inside there, though.
Oh, of course. No doubt. Hello.
Sir?
Always both.
It's either a minigame or a boss arena. How many minigames have we hit in the 2 hours that we've been playing?
A few.
4 has quite a few mini games, although the early game has a very high density of them.
Yeah. So, follow dog.
Just follow the dog. Oh, I see.
Can you move at all?
No.
Okay. I'm actually putting my fingers on the screen where the dog stopped.
Oh, that's a good. That's a good one right there. Dog barked twice. All right.
Yeah, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Good, you found the staff.
Nice.
A little bit to the up and right.
Yep. Just
No, down.
Yep. Yep.
Right about there. Oh well. You found
You
the
got
big
the
thing.
Sage's staff, which is the best result. That is not the plot item.
Was the iron scraps the plot item?
No.
No,
It
you would
is.
have known when you found the plot item.
It tells you got flyer parts. Anyway,
Oh.
you just saved a shitload of money.
That saved a shitload of money.
There might have been a reason why Darren and I are both like, don't worry about buying things, because both of us like, yeah, we know exactly where that Sage's
Yeah,
staff
no,
is.
like, do not buy the Sage's staff. You get one for free if you do the minigame well.
I don't remember everything in this game, but I definitely remembered that.
Okay. Right in front of
Easy.
me. Right below that.
And probably dead center. Yep.
Alright, so actually.
So, like,
There.
right there.
Yep.
Yep. Yep, there you go.
Down right.
No, I think I got it. Nope.
It was one round, like, yeah, but no, you got everything you really need out of this. Oh, right, the shovel didn't break.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
Okay.
Hey, old man, what the fuck?
If he needs me.
What?
Nina just shrugging.
Eh.
Yeah, if you try to fly indoors, she'll look up at the ceiling and just go, nah.
No. Looking at the other stuff, apparently you could have found a magic shard and maybe a fishing item, but that's about it.
It's not worth it. It's
Yeah.
a non-unique fishing item.
You got the thing that was worth 200 something, so profit.
Yeah.
pressing the I'm an adult button. Why is it going back up?
You gotta use the lever.
You're done here anyway.
Yeah.
There's a couple of parts of this game where you will be using the I am an adult button.
It's
Now I
just
should
sensible.
Just kill you.
Yeah. That's a big increase to her attack.
Quite so.
Also, the AP boost is always nice for the wizard.
Brings her up to par with Ryu in damage.
Yep. Which is saying something about Ryu. Oh, thank God, she finally... Okay, good. Now I'm finished with work for the day.
I had a very fun moment today where, well, first of all, I had...
Hold that thought.
Yeah, so stuff is happening.
This lady in the back did not flinch at all.
Not my problem.
I don't know. There's always something about RPGs that emphasize words by changing the color. That always kind of hits different.
Hmm. Boss fight!
Hey, Ryu?
Hey,
Buddy?
Ryu?
Whatever, we got magic for this shit.
Ryu is presumably stuck up the stairs and beyond the guards. You'll see after the fight. Also, Nina extremely has this. Joe is kind of a chump. Yeah, we got our dirt staff, we got our emergency fish pile.
Joe knows burn?
Joe
Yeah.
knows burn.
I'm kind of surprised the imbalance mechanic hasn't happened yet. Oh, I think that would be it right here.
Yeah.
So if you hit him on a turn where he says he's thinking what to do next, he starts spinning around and is dizzy, and he loses his next turn.
Unfortunately, I took that opportunity to heal.
Yeah, because you can't see it coming in advance.
Well...
You also don't really need that gimmick, because he's just a chump.
I think your tell for it is he might do it the turn after he casts Burn.
That could be the case.
Uses big hit right afterwards. Thinks about life and wife.
Think about wife.
Also, Ryu just jumped off the land there. Could have done that earlier, bud.
Damn.
It's a good point, Nazi man. So anyway, Ryu just cut that man so hard he snapped the sword. It is not reflected in game, but the manga adaptation makes it clear that Ryu legitimately cut him across the face so hard, the sword snapped in half and he has a huge permanent scar on his face. Like, it's to the bone.
There are a lot of surprisingly hard bones in the face.
Wait, what?
So he's
How
like,
do you run?
he just basically smack talks Ryu and then gets hit with the sword so hard the sword explodes, and he's just like, ah, fuck! Go to your right. You are on the run.
We're on the lamb.
And now you are, that is the symbol for plot event. You are not allowed to move. Enter now.
Please.
So I guess this
is if you had not before, where you would learn about the fishing spot.
I could take him.
I think it's less a question of can we take him and more do we want to agitate the ceasefire situation. Well, we might get there.
Ah, Chamba. Everybody knows that the chest high wall is impassable. You'd be a fool.
You just get up against it and you make the doom hurt noise.
Knee high wall, you're getting over that. Waist high wall, maybe. Chest high wall, impervious.
Why don't they just make the entire plane out of chest high walls?
That's what I'm saying.
Fabulous prizes. It
Nope.
could actually be better fabulous prizes.
I guess.
New area.
Same bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's weird.
It's as if giving Nina a wildly above curve weapon lets her just be a better physical fighter than Ryu for a little bit.
Oh, well, I mean, Ryu seems to be hitting not as hard.
Yeah, it's as if Ryu is suddenly hitting way less hard than he was.
Oops.
Is that good? That's probably fine.
It's fine. Maybe in the next place we'll find him a better weapon. Or we'll find one right now.
Broke the Sword of Kings.
Look, man, I don't know who your king is and why you had this sword, but I'm gonna be real with you. Your sword should really stand up to more than just one slash on a Nazi. I'm honestly doing you a favor by showing you that the blacksmith who made this was really ripping you off.
What I'm saying is it's your fault, not mine.
Ah. I don't know what I was thinking about. Maybe Ryu could be a wizard. I mean, you could probably build him to be a wizard, but, you know.
You can absolutely build Ryu to be a wizard.
You know.
Burn right now is there to hit weaknesses in them.
Yeah, Burn
And
is
also-
set up and weakness right now.
Just
Fjord.
a baby frog. I know it's a lore shaped like a baby frog, but just seeing the message of baby frog.
Fjord. I actually ended an update in my LP on that note, I believe. Of just finding a baby frog in the desert and just going, well,
Okay,
this music fucks.
it does. I have questions about how viable the construction of this town, even more in the desert, would be.
We'll get
I-
to that.
Yeah, I also vividly remember that face that Nina makes because it pops up a lot. And it's just one of those, God damn it, Nina. I know you're being the face for the party right now, but stop it. Oh boy.
Good job. Genuinely, not sarcastically. I am glad that you found these. That is equipment.
Yeah, that might be something to put on.
Alright. Just slap that on the healer. I love this bird.
Birds. Evil looking bird.
Yeah, I think it's like halfway between.
Flamingo and magpie.
I was gonna say shoebill.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's close too. I mean, that's flamingo and corvid is kind of a shoe bill
Mm-hmm.
with a little bit of penalty. That sounded like a belch. My dog got into the grits and it won't stop farting.
Fabulous goods.
We don't talk about that bird.
Oh yeah. That's actually not bad.
Knife made by the legendary Jim Bowie.
I would actually suggest getting the Bowie knife.
This has serious implications for the world of Breath of Fire.
Where exactly is Texas in this world?
How? There we go. Have to go over to the other. Sell the broken
Not
sword.
get rid
Sorry, you
of
can't
the
do that.
royal sword, broken or not.
Nina just kind of looks at you. And what? It's trash.
Nina just points the sage's staff at your skull.
What do you want me to do with a broken sword?
I mean, it did its job. It saved you. It's done.
It died. It died as valiantly as a weapon is ever going to die, stabbing an imperialist.
Mm-hmm.
Moment. Is it free?
So, yes, Chamba is actually one of the very few free inns in the whole game.
Do you want to save? Mole people, or I think they're the Digger clan? The Diggin clan?
Dig M.
Diggums.
Diggums. Well, I mean, if it wasn't Diggums before, it is now.
The Dig Thems.
That looks delicious.
Looks like a stew chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah? Some sort of big hunk of meat in the middle there. But yeah. Does have the look of of some sort of bird.
Yeah, like the way it's kind of beveled on the inside makes it look like it's like a breastbone that's been split in half.
With a big old vegetable of some sort wrapped around it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe cactus?
Fuck, I'm hungry now.
Yeah.
I think if you use multiple save slots, it does use different portraits.
This guy looks like a monkey man, the high
Sun
pastor
Wukong's
right there.
grandpa.
Yep.
By the
This is-
hex.
This is Sten's ancestor or descendant. Don't worry about it.
Wherever this shows up in the timeline. I guess, maybe.
Good old Sten. We all love Sten, right? Asshole monkey.
What is this?
What?
Is this bit they are doing?
This is an emulator error that's supposed to be a much more layered chattering as people are approaching. Yeah, that kicked in early and weirdly.
This is all really cool looking.
Yep.
I have some iron scraps and glass. Can you make me a suit of armor?
Give me your 3.
I really like that after those people come back, the town is now populated by all the people
Yeah.
who are doing the work.
You were wondering, what is this town and where is everybody? They were all at work.
Alright, dog, still not friendly. Got it. You know what? I just realized something.
Yep. Good call.
Alright, so that's when somebody says, like, one of the real swear words.
Aha! Hob.
Stop.
No, you would know. Yeah, as Chad is picking up, yeah, this is people cleaning up after magical chemical warfare.
Mm-hmm.
Or magical nuclear war. And the Empire did a lot of this before the ceasefire.
Yeah.
The Empire's not really great.
No, they're not. Do you need to do any shopping or talking before sitting down to do plot?
I think you've got everything you can get.
Yeah, I just want to see if anybody populated that house.
No, that was a good call. Another year. You can hang out for that long.
Ah. All time to go recruit somebody.
You'd have to have someone stupid enough to not be afraid of anything. Traumaga! Yeah, that's a pretty good way of summing up Hex. So yeah, you are going around town talking to these hazmat professionals. Hey, can you guide me through the mustard gas? I don't want to wear a hazmat suit, though. Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't want to wear a hazmat suit because it would be too expensive to make an entirely.
I don't have time, and it's too much money, and it chafes. Can you take me through it anyway? Okay. Yeah, okay, I forgot they say that this early. Yeah! So not only is it magical chemical warfare, it involves ritual sacrifice.
This place is, it's fucked. For a lot of reasons.
I said up front, this game gets dark, y'all.
Nobody's willing to escort us through Chernobyl.
Nobody's cool enough to help us.
Featuring guest director Sam Raimi.
Beep. So of course I could not forget that this character existed.
No, I didn't think you would forget Urshan. She's fucking amazing.
We love Urshan.
I got so much good fan art of Urshan in my LP.
Oh my god, yeah. That art of the purifiers is really good.
There's a lot of just good art in this
There's
game.
incredible art in the concept art.
Oh, I'm trying really hard not to use much of it because a lot
Same.
of it can get to spoilers, but
Yep! Yep! I love this scene! The portrait just getting closer and closer! She just invades personal space more and more. Well, can't argue with that.
fine, just do whatever you want. Just leave me alone. I don't want to die.
So I am going to post the 2 pages that this scene got in the manga adaptation.
Yes.
They are fucking great.
Alright. Repeat this. So is she a mole person?
She's Urshan.
She's Arishin.
Yeah. Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. She's Beep. She could be a
Yeah.
robot.
Do not thank her. Thank Urshan. Thank you, Urshan. I fucking love Arshin.
He's great.
So Arshin is a fucking weird character. Like, really weird in a really interesting way.
No agility.
What's the
Zero
deal?
agility, the slowest. Wisdom 5, terrible AP. However, she hits like a fucking truck.
Increases chance of counterattack. Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
keep that on. Keep that on.
I know, but just noting that. I now see
That's-
where all of Urshan's agility went.
Into the abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
the
has-
thing is, Arshin is a deeply strange character. I would not say she's Peiko level strange in terms of a build, but once you understand what the game wants you to do with her and the builds that you can make with her, she can get disgusting.
Peiko is kind of funneled down one path, based on how Peiko grows.
Yeah, Arshin can get like 2 or 3 different builds that are all completely buck wild. It's that you have to understand the logic of what the game expects. Also, look at her AP. Trash. However, there is a number there that HP, AP, CP. That's concentration points. That's a mechanic we're not going to see for a little while. But you will note that Arshin has a very high concentration point stat, and will continue to have one.
Yep. Something we can't mess with yet.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yep. Headbutt.
Yeah. Her overworld interaction is headbutt.
Extreme
If you
bow.
If you headbutt environmental objects, sometimes objects fall, items fall out. Yeah, her run is my favorite. Like, no contest, is my favorite. Also, sometimes if you headbutt people, money falls out of their pockets.
But it's like 5 zenny, so who cares?
Yeah, it's not worth it. Also, if you talk to the local hexers, they're like, are you sure, Arshin?
Alright.
Well, yeah, you continuously go back to them. You just learn more and more about how the hex works.
It's rewarding you for talking to people.
Yeah, Incidental NPC dialogue in this game is actually kind of important because there is a lot of incidental world building that is genuinely interesting and pays off in the main plot later if you talk to side people.
I like that the immediate response isn't that this is gonna work. Of like, alright, make sure you don't fuck up.
Yeah, it's like, alright, Arshin, remember, they're squishy meat people.
Even Urshan's walk cycle's really good.
Anyway,
now
welcome to what it looks like when someone places Hexed. It sucks!
It seems perfectly normal here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now it is haunted. Now there was a Superman.
Yeah, to the person who asked earlier, is this place haunted? This is what haunted looks like.
We gotta go around to get that one.
Yeah.
So we're Resident Evil now. Wait 10 or 15 seconds and then see if you need to ask that question again. Or is this one of the areas? Oh no, this one has random encounters.
Yeah. I don't think they're as wow.
Oh no, they're
I was gonna say as common. Well, I mean,
These are unpleasant.
Alright, so might as well give an eyeball on them first. So yeah, classics of RPG posts are in effect. healing hurts undead. And Ghost is ice sleep, and you wake it up, and you're gonna regret waking it up unless you have a follow-up. Zombies start confused, which means confusion. They can hit their own allies.
Is that
or
Goku?
themselves. What?
Is Aerishin Goku?
Give me 1 second. No, she's one better. She's Meowth.
Okay, I could hear that as well.
She's also 13 from My Hero Academia. And honestly, most of her career has just been, I'm the voice of Meowth, I don't need another career.
Do Frost.
I think is Frost a basic ice magic spell?
Frost is not learnable.
Oh,
It's in
right,
red.
that's red. Okay,
Red.
my mistake.
Yeah, Urshin's animations are also phenomenal.
She's just good.
This ghost is being very polite. Frost hits like a train.
This barrier.
A lot of money, too.
She can be a spellcaster is the thing. She's a weird spellcaster, but actually devastating, again, when you figure out how to make her work. And yeah, her spellcasting animation is great. Played this 4 or 5 times, it seems 5 or 6 LPs. Ah, someone else like me. I am pleased that there are many people in the audience who are also just kind of like, I adore this game deeply, and the ones who are not familiar with this game are immediately going, this seems good, actually.
As much as I want to be running around as Urshin, I need my eye in the sky.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so that's our first introduction to this. Blue swirl means normal. Red means, yeah, trypophobia skills. Red means enemy ambush, they act first. Green means you ambush and you act first.
Time to learn chlorine? It scratches my head. Do I want this?
Zero experience with this, and I recognized Aerishin as a friend immediately. Good and correct. Anyway, gassers have a slight gimmick, although them getting an ambush means you'll see less of it. They waste their first turn, and the second turn, they coat themselves in poison, which means that hitting them can inflict poison on you sometimes, and they unlock their ability to start using chlorine. Blech. I like their damage sprite getting stuck because it just looks like they're having a really gross sneeze.
Haven't learned chlorine. Do it. Alright, I'll take that.
So yeah, chlorine is low damage, chance to inflict poison. Status effects in this game are unfortunately of the paradigm of not always worth using.
So you're saying she has a good casting animation.
She does.
No, it's not.
That was punching. Oh, no. Physical attacks do not use the magic cast animation. So Wild Swing...
Distracted does, though.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
But Wild Swing specifically is an augmented attack, so... You don't need to use Dragon Form on this thing.
I know. I was just observing it.
Yeah. But in general, status effects are kinda crappy in this. when used on enemies. Used on you, they can be anywhere from annoying to devastating. Status buffs, on the other hand, oh boy, there's the good shit.
That's a lot of healing items.
Does poison? Yes.
Yeah, poison does affect you on the map.
Use my potions. Am I stumbling my way? No. Okay, I was about to say, did I hit the critical path? Give me that chance.
I just really like the ambient music in this area. It's a commonly used ambient track for dungeons, and I just think it does its job really well.
It is getting the point across of there is no honor here.
It's bad.
It's bad. It's haunted as fuck. And, like, not as a joke.
That is not a learnable move.
How do you poison a robot? I mean, it's using chlorine gas, so, like, corroding components. Also, it's unknown whether Urshan is a robot or if there's just somebody in that armor who don't want to come out.
Urshan is Urshan.
Yeah, Urshan is Urshan.
Do not thank me. Thank Urshan.
Thank you, Urshan. Several of the weapon categorizations get a little silly. Yeah, that is a very long Bowie knife. That is by far not the most ridiculous weapon you will see passing itself off as a sword.
So once again, I highly appreciate, and it is just the way that Urshan stuff works. Of gain 2 AP, gain 2 agility 0.
Yep.
It's heavy.
Urshan is extremely heavily weighted towards defense and HP naturally.
I really, near the end game, if I never take any of Urshan's heavy equipment off, need to take it off and just see.
It's like Rock Lee taking off the
Yeah.
weighted training clothes.
Exactly.
So here's an occasional dungeon mechanic they'll do.
So Urshan has to get to the other side and stand on
Yeah.
that box.
I am delighted that the official art book is translated 12 years later after I was using the Japanese version for my LP. I really need to see if I can get my hands on that at a reasonable price.
Oh, there's a jump.
Okay, I actually see the method of traversal here. Also. Thank you for... In case you had not yet figured out the puzzle. Don't ask.
Look, somebody in the Hex town was just making a last stand on the roof. It's only $33 on Amazon? Holy shit, I was expecting scalpers for like hundreds at this point. But I guess if they did a mass-produced English run, the prices would get reasonable again.
That's totally worth buying.
Yeah, no, I'm actually gonna probably just swoosh that over into...
Yep.
Because, like, I don't really do coffee table books or anything like that, but, like, Breath of Fire's concept art, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I say I don't really do coffee table books. I say as I turn my head to a shelf halfway full of cookbooks.
Hey, those are useful.
Yeah, true.
I don't do coffee table books. I say with the first 2 volumes of the Kaiji manga.
Thank
Those
you
are
for
also
doing
cool.
this.
My friends were at a convention and they saw it and they're like, "Hey, would you want this?" I was like, "Yes,
Yep.
please." She's in the back row now.
Also, if I remember correctly, well-maintained copies of Breath of Fire 4 on CD are consistently some of the highest price PS1 used discs that are possible, which makes me very happy that I bought one out of Blockbuster when they were actually doing liquidation sales, and I still have the fucking thing. I'm sure it would not get very much money because it is very well used, but I have... Like, that is, like, probably the only game I have that would qualify as an actual rare collector's item level low printing. Fun fact, because my laptop was a piece of shit at the time and back in 2009, 2010, I actually did the emulation by putting the CD in my CD drive and then having it read off the disc rather than trying to mount a ROM.
I replayed Lunar in college doing that. Because I couldn't find the ISO.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently. They get a lot of mileage out of that.
I mean, yeah. It's incredibly good set of portraits.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure that was nothing. Probably a graphical error.
Big fishing. Hey, Erson, I have a question.
God, I fucking love you, Arshin. You're right, this is in fact not funny. Let us beat feet.
Friend.
Mash circle. You can screw that up. You don't want to.
Alright, first real boss.
Yep.
School of the Fish. Choose your equipment.
So, you may have noticed you've gotten a lot of anti-static equipment and consumables.
Can you swap equipment in combat?
Fucking hell, I think you can, but I don't remember how.
Might be in the use item command. Yeah, if you could probably swap it here.
There
It's
it
right
is.
there. There it is.
It's also, I guess, how you use equipment as an item.
Yeah, it's how you use your equipped items.
So, everybody has status resist except for Ryu.
It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It time?
I do
yeah.
I do miss the 3 transformation animation of Ryu just fucking throwing his sword away.
Yeah.
That shit's expensive.
Yep. That's about right. Well, that's weird. Don't think about it too much.
Yeah, I mentioned in the LP, I kinda don't like that you have access to Dragon Transformation from the very start of the game, but at the same time, whatever. There's some plot reasons why it's a little odd that you can do this immediately.
Or we can punch him in the face with a flame strike.
Yeah, we do not have beams yet. But we do have a shitload better stats and some good moves.
Single target barriers. I do not believe we need the barrier just yet.
Nah.
Now,
So we go
barrier.
back to Sever.
Barrier is kind of unnecessary. Rejuvenate is the tier 2 heal, which is utter overkill at this point in the game.
I mean,
Oh, just elemental combo occurs.
Yeah, it's an elemental combo rather than Firewind. The dual combo spells are only specifically for the elemental spells, but you can string combos together from a surprising amount of stuff. Like so.
Urshan Shrine.
Notice that that had a second additional smaller hit after it because of Aershin setting that up. The more attacks of the same type there are in a combo, the larger the benefit is.
Urshan isn't doing a ton with their normal melee, so it might actually be a benefit to doing that.
Yep.
Just roll the dice. Sometimes Urshan does more damage.
And sets up Dragon Ryu for multi-hit.
Ryu. Please, you're half dragon. Now we got numbers happening.
Yeah, 730 in a combo this early in the game is pretty good.
and now we just punch people in the face. Or use Hua.
Could
We gotta
Hua
use Hua.
and trigger.
And then trigger Firewind.
Yep.
It would mean you drop out of Dragon if you don't shove a fish in his mouth, but
It's fine.
yeah, the Dragon versions of Elemental... Oh, right, God, the Dragon versions don't actually have the fire combo.
Who cares? We won.
But they're also way better than the base versions of those spells.
Seemed that way.
Wow, you've done it.
Wonder how you're
Almost
supposed
2 levels.
Wonder how you're supposed to build Airship.
Could be
Meat!
low AP.
Yeah, it's a nice boost. Just take the head. Hey, anybody want this fish head? Extremely
Hang
cursed.
on, hold up. Actually, we made fan art of that specifically back in the day, and I need to go grab that. Yeah, I'm not linking the general aggregate because a lot of them are spoilery, but I got some really fucking good art back in the day. Yeah, hexes would be... Hexes are just flat-out war crime. The 912 jellyfish is what really sells the second image for me.
Damn. Urshan says, fuck around and find out.
Yeah!
Thank you, Urshan. It almost feels like the thing that they're going for with Urshan is that Urshan somehow made her suit like alive.
Urshan is Urshan.
The suit is the character, but Urshan is in the suit talking to the suit. Well, okay, one hobo. Ryu's a hobo. Urshan has a job that she did just walk away from. But
Yeah, she's just like, I do work for them, but also, well, you seem more interesting.
His best robot.
Mm-hmm. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
Yeah, this music's good.
Wow, hearing this track for the first time in a while hit harder than I thought.
Yeah. Anyway, Kray's in the party.
Yep. Cray does not have a button-tied interaction with the world, but he can shove objects.
He is Gar.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm slightly confused.
What's up?
This will be slightly clearer later, but I can give you the basics of what's happening if you want.
All will be clear in time.
Like, I'm leaving the option on the table. Buzz.
Anyway, Kray's here.
Cray and
And we
his
got-
large club.
That's not just a club, that's basically a tree he's whittled to have a handle.
What is it in Scotland? It's the caber toss?
Caber tossing, yep.
It's pretty much a caber.
Toxic flies are just very dodgy.
Yeah, they're really annoying pieces of shit. The flies are all really annoying.
Dream sequence slash time skip slash
Flash.
slice
Log.
earth.
Yeah, it's actually that is the first weapon that has an element attached to it. It deals earth damage. Also, please look at Kray's power.
Yeah, it's alright.
Cray is very simple. If there is any character in this game who will never be a wizard, it's Cray. If there's anyone who shouldn't be a wizard, it's also Cray. Cray has one job. Let him do that job.
He does have a decent AP pool to start here, so he can use a couple different
Yeah,
skills
like-
that have AP costs to them, but he's really just here to hit hard.
He is the Earth Wizard. He is the one who has the most innate access to Earth magic. So if you want to buff his AP to make his Earth stuff innately better, that is a viable way of going. But really, you use him as a combo enabler.
Also, status effect spells, which are nice.
Yes. Cray's primary job is hit with stick. Yeah, he is the setup, debuff, and then beat the living Christ out of. Yeah, buff self, or get buffed by nerd. Eat entire enemy line.
Wait, did we enter a chapter 2?
Yes.
Did it have a...
Not yet.
This place seems nice. Oh, look, a bookshelf. Aww.
There's nothing here.
Nothing.
Also, actually, no. Only acts get title cards. Chapters are only at save points. Also, yeah, high armor.
Hello! I remember you.
Oh, I vividly remember these assholes.
I felt like a whole spike of like seeing a metal slime go through my body of, oh yeah.
No, the metal slime's something different. So yeah, these guys have a gimmick, as their description indicated.
They absorb a type of damage. They wild song.
I love their attack animation. Holy fuck, Ryu!
So wait, they absorb that...
They absorb physical, but they do not absorb... They take half damage from physical, and they do not take reduced damage from magic.
Okay, I see.
There is a second half of this gimmick where if you hit it with enough physical damage, the armor breaks, and it starts taking normal damage from physical. However, it can drop its armor as an item, and if you break the armor, it's removed from the drop pool. It's just a neat little interaction it has.
Yeah, a couple steppers will do it.
Yeah, there's some enemies that work on similar logic.
Dang.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed, but if you
Yeah.
break it, it does guarantee you won't.
A good piece of armor.
It's not fantastic, but it is definitely an upgrade.
I don't know if putting people in the back row actually changes anything, but...
Not now. So you notice you've got 3 slots up front, but you're gonna have 6 characters by the UI.
Yes.
There is a back row mechanic. You don't have it yet.
Yep, not
Thank
yet.
the Lord.
There is a back row mechanic.
The back row mechanic is maybe the single most influential change in
Yeah,
3 to 4.
thank the Lord that the game remembers that you have other party members and they're not just on the bench forever.
Not only are they not on the bench, you can hot swap them in and out of the front line in the middle of combat, and they also get full experience.
Damn.
Yeah.
There was nothing really valuable down the stairs anyway.
It chose poorly, though.
Nothing wrong with this person. I want to believe.
That's a lot of damage.
You can absolutely hear Dio and Kray's voice acting most specifically because his attack line is just Muda.
Yeah, the flies hit like freight train.
They
Why?
are fucking assholes.
Dodge this.
And that is why you do that, yes! That is your introduction to, oh, evade enemy? Nuke it.
I have all this magic. Maybe I should use it. Come on, get lucky, dang.
Ah.
Using an item? Well, I never.
There's nothing down here.
Oh, I can't open the shortcut.
Except for more fighting.
I'm moving slowly behind the curtain. Oh shit, I walked into a portal.
Help, I'm trapped in a black ass crystal prison. So it was a dream. It was a prophetic dream. You keep the items gold and experience because whatever.
Because I was going for a bit and it is lost on me.
So this is something that reading my old LP's notes, I actually remembered. Urshan is about to talk about something, and then I'm going to elaborate on it. So something that comes up in the Design Works book, interviews, and other stuff, but is not really talked about in the game, is that dragon's eyes are not necessarily from a dragon. It is a specific kind of genetic mutation, blessing, whatever you want to call it, where people sometimes are born with draconic-looking eyes and have prophetic visions. It is usually seen as kind of a bad omen. Ryu is interesting, as if you look at the box art... Oh wait, no, it doesn't show it in the box art. That shows it in some official art. Ryu has one dragon eye. They usually have two.
Oh, that Urshan barely has a reason to come on. Just, I am a party member.
Beep.
Oh, I see. It might be a certain amount of moving.
Yeah.
Because those were happening at the same place, mattering on when I...
Yeah. It's a little fiddly.
That's 3 times in a row. It's going on for me. It's not, though. Man.
Yeah, it's a little fiddly.
You.
If you miss any super important ones that I remember, I will let you know, basically. But feel free to always poke in if you've got a suspicion. The worst you do is you can find an item on the map and leave. Or just leave.
Why would I ever just leave?
But you gotta know what the item is.
Gotta know what the item is.
You'll always be wondering what item is.
So yeah, now you have access to the back row, which lets me talk about the back row. Back row is completely invulnerable to almost everything except 2 or 3 things in the game that are giant dick moves every time they show up. Which is extremely, extremely rare. They're like endgame boss stuff.
Yeah. You also seem to regen AP in the back row.
Yes, back row regenerates AP based on your concentration points. Cray has absolute garbage for concentration points, so his innate regen is terrible. Arshin has a very low AP pool, but an extremely high regen rate in the back row. If you slot Arshin back into the back row, she will basically get her AP back in a turn or two, which means that she's more or less artillery. You fire her, you reload her, you fire her again.
I see.
Yeah, you can see her regeneration is 6. Her cap is 6. She can just go. Everyone else's caps and regeneration rates are, slightly different, but that's the flow of things is...
I need to
Arshin is the most extreme. Arshin and Cray are the most extreme examples.
I will need to find the gun to load into Urshin.
Bingo. If you make Arshin a mage, you make her the one who fires the explosion, put her in the back row, and then get the explosion back next turn. And also, yeah, you can swap rows in the middle of a fight. And in fact, you will do that. That is not you can. That is, you are expected to. And yeah, switching does not cost an action. You are swapping somebody in from the back row to do something in her place.
Yeah, my herb from the government. Move on.
But yeah, in my LP, my late game Arshin was a horrifying machine gun of top level magic, was what I decided to make her into. Also, a bunch of weird. Oh, we got. Okay, this is a lie. I genuinely don't know why this is the description they gave this thing, because it actually only ever does one thing. Huge!
Well, maybe that's just the correct move in all combat.
The correct move is always get huge. And no, despite appearances, this is not a metal slime. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it because it was in 3 as well. There is a king slime at the end of the game. It is a motherfucker.
I really appreciate any game that takes the a baby enemy that you fight at the start of the game and makes it a super boss.
Yeah, it works the same way as in 3, where it will run away at the start of a fight unless you steal its apple from it before it can run, at which point it gets rip shit pissed!
In Tiller Iris 1 and 2, the super boss is a golden version of the of one of the first enemies you fight. And there's 3 of them.
Also, a fun note about camp is every plot beat, like major plot development, if you go back to camp, everyone has something new to say.
Yeah, they did that in 3 too.
Sorry?
They said they did that in 3 as well.
Ocean says some raw shit.
Urshan could very much just have the oh, so it's a joke. As they threw aside a rock and
Yeah, no, that is except usually Ocean just throws the rock and it's just like, bitch.
Anyway, it's a good place to call it for the first session.
Yeah, that is plenty of progress for our first session.
So far, the game is interesting.
I am so excited.